I'm so high, so high. They told me to sit back, don't make a sound, don't go to the unknown. But I'm too curious for that. Might be a little crazy, I don't mind. I like the way it feels. No need to set off the alarm. No, so I won't stick with it, running in a wheel, no. So I'll be taking off, for I'm dead and gone. Oh, I'm so high, so high. I'm erase the aeroplanes up in the sky. I'm so high, so high. I'm a dream and fall asleep on clouds tonight. Yeah. You see, my home is where my heart is, so I reach for higher ground. I'm living out of a suitcase. I'm getting close, now I can taste it. Flavors bitter, still so sweet. I see.
There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be. But they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn. But they're not gonna watch me burn. Cause baby, I got you. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Ooh, cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I'm feeling forevermore. I don't care about their feelings, not anymore. So let's show them that love is pure, no matter who it's for. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's a dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid.
Good morning. Welcome to Desert Adventures in Arizona. Out here in Quartzite, Arizona, doing some camping. Hope everybody is doing well. Let's see who we have here this morning. We're out here in a place called The Camp, which was named by the folks who set it up originally, and I think Roy and Becky's Travels and CR View and all those folks that picked the place that we're camp selected that name, and it works real well. Lucas is down here. All right, new beginnings. Dawn was here first thing this morning. Good morning, Dawn. Ringo and Czar. Good morning. Good to have you, Kyle. There's Roy and Becky's Travels, first member in the house. Good morning, and our neighbor. Hawkins Family Adventures is here. Good morning, Sandra. Good to have you. There's the famous Box Van D. She's camped just a stone's throw from us. Welcome, Dee. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it very much. There's Rose dropping links. Thank you, Rose, for being here. So be sure to check out any channels that you haven't seen. There's Van Girl Cheryl. Good morning from Canada. She is way up north. Misha Lee is here. Good morning. Yeah, it was cold last night. We had to kick on the buddy heater this morning. 'Tis the time of year. It is the time of year. Let's see what the temperature's going to be. Hey Siri, what's the weather here today? All right. 68 for a high here in Quartzite. It's not too bad. That's kind of sweater weather for us. Sandra's back. Good morning. Catherine Cook is here. Good to have you. Yeah. More links from Rose. Ray Crum is here. Good morning, Ray. Good to have you. Saw him this morning in a chat. So thanks for being here. That was Ava Potterfield and friends. I always start my morning off with Ava on Monday mornings with a cup of coffee and some good friends. Lucas is being a pest here. You're welcome. Getting through the chat here. Yeah, we're having a good time. We have campfires. We had a get together. Mo Bang for Your Buck stopped in. He was traveling from California to Chicago, and he took the north route and stopped in here a couple days ago, and he brought some egg rolls and some pho soup, and a bunch of egg rolls, which he cooked up for us, and we had a great evening. She Devil Adventures is here, working and lurking. Yeah, it's kind of glamping, I guess. People say if you're in an RV or even a schoolie, you're not really camping unless you're in a tent, but I guess you could call it glamping. We have a 2015 Winnebago 26-footer. It's just the right size to get into the desert and make it through the washes, and also big enough to tow the Jeep. So I guess you call it glamping, but we do run everything off of solar. We do have to run the generator once in a while. Lucas, go lay down. He wants to be on camera here. Okay, Lucas insists on being. Come here. He's got to be here. He's got to show his face here. There's Lucas. Come here. Yeah. Like a bull in a china shop. This is his kennel right here where he sleeps. He's got a nice pad in there and stays nice and warm. All right, go lay down. You're being a pest. You are a pest. Yeah. Slightly. All right. Where were we? So anyway, we're running everything off of solar. We've got about 1,000 watts of solar up top, and we run everything off of that. We do have an onboard generator if we need it. Let me see what we have for solar. Got 175 watts. Oh, see if you can see that. Wow, that doesn't come in very well, does it? There it is. We got 175 watts coming in right now. Batteries are at 100%. There's the voltage. So we're in good shape. And we peak at about 400 watts here in the winter time. So that's enough to keep us going all day. And we can run laptops. We can run the microwave. We can run pretty much everything. Oh, that's right. Roy and Becky, no live today. Becky's coming home today, so Roy will be under supervision starting at about supper time. So we're happy, we're excited that Becky's going to be back here in camp today. We haven't seen her yet, and so we're looking forward to seeing her face. She was back in Indiana for a while, taking care of some medical business. Yep, good people here, good people. We've got Roy and Becky's CR View. Arvine with G is over there. Arizona Dan is over there. The Adventures of Traveling Mike is over there. Mo Bang stopped by and just stayed a night. He took off. Duffy is here in the camp. Of course, Box Fan D. Panda is here and her husband. And Herbie, I forgot Herbie's channel, but there's a guy we met named Herbie, nice guy. He's also in the area. Oh, anniversary. Awesome. Lily T and her husband are celebrating an anniversary. Congratulations, Lily. Fairy Dust is here. Good morning, Brene. Good to have you. Yeah, we're all in queue. Rose, where are you? Rose, where are you? You're supposed to be here. Yeah. So we had this time of year, we have grandkids who have their Christmas programs, and so two of our granddaughters, local granddaughters here, had Christmas programs, and they both play in the band. And so last Tuesday we had an event at the high school, and so we went to that. We left on Wednesday, came up here to Quartzite, and then on Thursday of this week, we have another event for our other granddaughter, another musical Christmas event. So, you know, when the granddaughters say, come on, Grandma and Grandpa, I want you to be there, we have to be there. And so we will. We're going to leave on Wednesday and head back to Marana, back to Ironwood, so that we can make those Christmas programs. Yeah, Dee's having a good time. She's enjoying being out here. And, you know, when you're out here in nature, that's the best place to be. Just like hiking with Jackie Boy. Awesome. Hello, hello. Good to have you. Scrolling. Yeah, Lily's in and out of chat doing laundry. It is Monday. Ivan K is here. Welcome, welcome. Ivan, are you down in Yuma? Is that where I heard you were at? All right, Ray's in Ohio on my way to California this coming weekend. Awesome, awesome. Traveling is always fun. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Boy, holding a marriage together is not easy, right? I mean, we've all been through difficult marriages, and when you can hold one together and celebrate, you know, celebrate time going by and celebrate anniversaries, that's a good thing. Oki and I have been together 40 years, and she still puts up with me. Yeah, she is an awesome moderator for sure. Rose is an awesome moderator. Wonders Chasing Horizons is here. All right, you're in Quartzite too. Welcome, welcome. Moved over to Tyson Wash a few days ago. There's a lot of people up here in Quartzite. I think Roy was saying that last time he talked to one of the volunteers, they had over 800 people here just in La Posa South, and they're streaming in. It looks like it's going to be a very busy year this year. And Oki and I were driving around a little bit yesterday. We went out to Skadden, the Skadden House, and checked that out. That's an old rock house out to the east of us, just a few miles. And we were cruising through some of the campgrounds. There are a lot of people out here, and it looks like there's a lot of people, permanent nomads living out here, because you can buy a permit and stay here for 7 months. And what is it, $140 for 7 months, which is a pretty good price. So a lot of people take advantage of that. Yeah, nice morning chat with Ava. That's right. Ava Potterfield and Friends, good channel to follow. She's got 2 new puppies now, which her and Doug picked up a couple weeks ago, and they're doing well. Ooh, where are you at? High here's going to be 80. Where are you at, Jackie boy? That feels pretty good. That's about the temperature we like. Yeah, CR is here, another channel member. Gracie just arrived a few days ago from Houston, so it's good to see her back. Tim, Gracie, and Crystal, also neighbors, just down the way a little bit. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, he's spoiled rotten. He's over here chewing on his bone right now. Copper does the same thing, yeah. Seems like they know that, huh? When you start talking, they say, oh, come here, like we're talking to them. Oh, okay, good. That's good. So Roy and Tim put new batteries in Box Van D's van a few days ago. She's got solar on top, and she runs everything off of batteries, and now she has some brand new lithium batteries. So that's great. Those lithiums, you're going to love those. They're good batteries. Phil Leo's here. Good morning. Good morning. Good to have you. Yeah, big day for you both. Geez, Becky's been gone, seems like forever. What has it been, a couple months? Scrolling. There it is. Herbie, my nomadic dream. Okay, yep. He's also in camp here. My nomadic dream. I got to remember that one. Interesting guy. There's Herbie's link. Thank you for dropping that. Oh, that's nice, Bernays. And we're looking forward to seeing you at Ironwood, Bernays. Are you planning for that here? It's coming up right around the corner. Wow, 52 years ago. Good job, Ray. I'm froze, waiting on my cardiologist to release me. Okay. Well, eat good food and behave yourself, Rose, so that your cardiologist will let you come to Arizona. Ah, okay. Yeah, I need to do a better job. We did a live stream right out in front of our rig when we had people come over and when Mobang was here. And I need to pay more attention to my community page. I have taken that input. Thank you very much, Ivan. 25 years. Awesome. How'd it come out, Lily? Yep, 40 years. 40 years. 34 years for Roy and Becky. That's great. It's not easy, is it? You know, it's not easy. You run through bumps in the roads, and you have to get through it. And congratulations to everyone who holds it together. I think the key is not to give up on each other. You know, everybody, we're all individuals and we have to respect each other. And the same goes for husband and wife. You have to be individuals and you have to respect each other. Smoky Mountain Blessed is here. Good morning, Joy. Good to have you. Joy and Donnie do drive streams out where they're at. Normal numbers about 500 and they're about 800 here, at least 800 here in La Posa South. So what we did was we bought a 2-week permit, and that was $40. And as Roy has mentioned on his live stream before, you have access to water, pretty much all the water that you want. There's no washing vehicles or anything. They don't have water for that. But for drinking water and bathing, you can draw as much water. You have to haul it out to your campsite, of course, or drive your rig over to the water to fill it up. But there's no limit on the amount of water that you can draw. Also, you have access to trash service. So they have dumpsters out there. And so every couple days we run our trash over, throw it in the dumpster. You don't have to worry about that. And a dump station, I forgot the hours, but it's open during daytime hours. And so you can go over there and dump your tanks if you have an RV or any kind of a camp vehicle. You can dump your tanks and that doesn't cost you. So that's worth $40, I think. Right there, because if you had to pay for water, or you had to pay to dump, or you had to, pay for getting rid of your trash, I mean, $40 is nothing compared to that. 180. Okay, I had that. 180, and that's supposed to be going up. 180 for 7 months. That's a good deal, but I understand they're going to probably double that next year. Oh, Cheryl's got 500. Good. Look at that. We got Land Cloud Adventures in the house, another channel member. Nate and Paula. Howdy. Nate's going through a change on his channel. He's going to move it from the fluffy dogs to more of a financial travel channel. So that should be interesting to see how that develops. So one thing he's an expert in is he's a financial wizard, has a lot of education in that area, and so I think he's got some good information he'll be sharing with us in the future. So thanks for being here, Nate. Appreciate it very much. We got another channel member in the house. Naj is here. No worries, Naj. Coming to us from Florida. Yeah, he's right here. He's down here leaning against me. Oki wants to get a second dog. We're discussing that. We're not sure how this spoiled boy will take another dog. That's always a risk. So See, he's down here. He's down here again. Here he is. Do you look spoiled? I think you're spoiled. Yeah, I think you're spoiled. Yeah, you are. You're spoiled. You're a ham. You're a ham. Yeah. See how he nudges you? He loves that attention. Yeah, Nate just did a live stream with the updates on the channel. Good win for the Seahawks last night. I think the 49ers did well too, didn't they? There's Deb and Mike. Howdy, howdy. Go lay down, Lucas. Go lay down. Good boy. No, I was saying hello. Yeah, 49ers did well. There's storyteller Donnie. I am in RV, but doing some work here today at the campground. Very cool. Thanks for popping in, Donnie. Everybody's saying hello. Yikes. You better be here, Brene. We want that chocolate cake. Brene always brings some German chocolate cake, and it's almost is at least as good as those egg rolls that we're going to have too. And you guys know who I'm talking about there. That's right. George is here. That's right. And A to Z Dan traveling with Mike. Yep. More and more people coming in. Nita's cooking show. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Uh-oh, we got trouble in the house. Ron Darrell's here. Well loved. That definitely well loved, that's for sure. He just gave up and he's still walking around. Yum yum, give me some. Yes, he does. Mobang makes some excellent egg rolls. He sure does. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Do you ship care packages? That's funny. Yeah, I'm an angel, he says. Yeah. All right, Lily. 2 a.m. is early. That sometimes I do that too. So we've had some good campfires, and if you guys have ever been out camping, you know a good campfire is really nice. We brought these packages to throw in the fire, and it makes it magical. Color your fire magical flames. Check it out. And these last quite a while too. You just throw the package in, and nice colored flames. It is good, especially what Bernays brings. Ron Darrell's got a new sub. Awesome. All right, so I'm down. Oh, Crafty Traveler's here. Lonnie, I just watched. Yeah, we're in the RV in Quartzite, Lonnie. Running everything off solar. Just watched one of Lonnie's videos a couple days ago. Yeah, you better believe it. You better believe it. So I'm going to take you guys outside and walk you around the rig so you can see what this area looks like. Lily's going to go lay down. All right, I'm going to unplug here. Let me run one video real quick, and then I'm going to run my channel members video, and I'll be right back, and we'll take a walk around outside.
To all my members out there, you lift me up so high. The support you give me makes me touch the sky. In every lonely moment, when shadows start to fall, your love shines like a beacon. I hear your heartfelt call. Thank you, dear members, for standing by my side. With your strength and courage, we take this wild ride. From morning's glow to starry night, you're the reason I shine, my forever guiding light. In the desert where it's dry, where the cacti proudly stand, you're my loyal companions, my devoted band. Through rocky trails and valleys, we gather every mile. Hand in hand we wander with your endless smiles. Thank you, dear members, for standing by my side. With your strength and courage, we take this wild ride. From morning's glow to starry night, you're the reason I shine, my forever guiding light. Desert where it's dry, where the cacti proudly stand, you're my loyal companions, my devoted band. Through rocky trails and valleys, we gather every mile. Hand in hand we wander with your endless smiles.
All right, we're outside here. Let me get back to the chat. No barking, Lucas. Field trip. Lucas. Oh, you have night. Lots of funny video, huh? Very cool. Very cool. Lucas is over here nosing me. No, you are spoiled. All right, Crafty has another sub. And be sure to pop in and watch a video. Oh, it's warming up outside. Very nice. Okay, Dee, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it very much. He's over here talking about somebody out here. All right. There's the outside of the RV. We're looking into the light. So I don't know if you can see, but let me walk around here. We have this enclosure here, this fencing that I put up for Lucas. This stuff right here. It's just stand-up fencing that keeps him safe and inside here. And then if any other dogs run up, he doesn't get in a tussle with them. But anyway, we've got see our views back behind me there, and then beyond them are Roy and Becky, and then over here, I don't know if you can see Box Fan D is back here, right back here. And then over here is Duffy. Duffy's rig's over here. And then Arizona Dan and everybody else is beyond all those. So we have a nice big area here to camp. And you can see there's not a lot of trees, but you spend time up here in the wintertime, you don't need trees. There's some other campers across the wash there, you can see. And then I have my ladder up so I can I get up on the roof when we arrive and clean the solar panels so everything stays clean and I get the most I can out of the solar. All right, I'm gonna open the gate here and walk around. You stay here, Lucas. Hopefully I don't jostle you around too much. US 95 is out there. You can see the traffic running by. It gets quiet at night, so it's not too noisy, but you can hear traffic. And that's our mobile command vehicle there. Tow the Jeep behind us, and this is a great area out here to go explore a lot of trails. And like I said, we went to Skadden House yesterday. I flew the drone around, got some good video of that. And let's see what we got over here on the other side. People are streaming in. Some stickers that I put on the rig. This one here is Box Fan D and Friends Meetup. That was back in 2022. And then some other places that we've been. This is Mount Lemmon, Oregon Pipe, Forest Lakes, Arizona. This is RV on the Wayside was my very first sticker. Great Salt Lake Park in Utah. And then have you guys been to Wall Drug? We went there. Mount Lemmon. And then I don't know where that sticker's from, but my niece made this. When I retired, she made this. Every day is a Saturday. And so I put it on the RV, and that's where it lives. So that's our rig, and boy, we sure enjoy it. Oh, the lighting is better over here, isn't it? There's a big, beautiful power line out there. They just put that up recently, put new structures up there. I was out there admiring that the other day. And then we have our Starlink that we brought with us from home. So we're coming to you via Starlink. So we keep it at home and we run everything at home on it, all our security cameras. We stream YouTube, watch TV, and then when we leave the house, I can just take it with us, throw it in the van, in any vehicle, in the RV, and bring it out here, set it up, and we're back up and running. So you can see the soil up here is rocky, and a lot of it is looks like lava type rock, and a lot of quartz up here. So you can see white quartz just laying on the ground everywhere. Donnie's been getting more drone clips. Yeah, and that's the trick when you're flying a drone is you want to keep it as smooth as you can so that it's not too jerky. Much easier to watch that way. I have a couple extra solar panels, fold out solar panels that I pull out. Just give us a few more watts, get about 50 watts out of that. Oh, somebody's complaining over here. Do you hear him? He's over here complaining because I'm outside. He's inside. There he is down there. Poor Lucas, you poor thing. You poor thing. All right. Let me move back over here. No, you have to stay inside. But this works out real well. I got this idea from one of our neighbors who used to train and show dogs, and she let us borrow a set of fencing that she uses, and we tried it out. It worked really well. So I went and bought some for us, and Lucas is over here. Lucas, quit. I have to hold this up so he doesn't knock it out of my hands. Good handheld video camera. I just use my phone. A lot of people do that. Ooh, cold up and snowflake. Yikes. Do those give off the same basic effect? You know, I've heard that, Ivan. I've heard the garden hose with copper shavings. I think I don't know what colors the copper gives off, but this one has all kinds of everything in the rainbow you could see coming up. And of course, the more you add, there's storyteller Donnie's link. He does interesting paintings, live stream paintings. Take me about 15 minutes. Okay, I'm on my way, Nosh says. You know, I was looking at Elon Musk um, on X today. He is really pushing those Teslas, those self-driving Teslas. He said eventually we're all going to be cruising around in the cities anyway in self-driving Teslas. What do you guys think about that? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. But if anybody can figure it out, Elon can. I want a car like Naj's, right? No, we are in La Posa South, Lonnie. La Posa South. This is a laptop. This is a MacBook Pro, and I've connected via Wi-Fi through Starlink. So it seems to be pretty stable. Yeah, we'd like to see you, Naj. That would be great. Naj's flux capacitor was just tuned and she's stocked up on crystal. Oh, that's cool. All right, get her cranked up, Naj. Okay. Well, Rose, you better listen to those doctors because, you know, when bad things happen, you don't want to be away from home. So be careful. Be careful. All right, Lonnie will be here January 7th. Very good. Very good. We're leaving out of here Wednesday. Like I said earlier in the live, we have um, a Christmas event at one of our granddaughter's schools, so we don't want to miss that. Adele is here. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you. I have about 1,000 watts up top on top of the rig, but I only get about half of that output by the time it reaches the batteries. I get about no more than 500 watts when the sun is directly overhead, but in the wintertime, the sun is to the south. And so you have that angle, you lose some of that with the angle of the sun. So, no, we're in Quartzite, Phil. We're in Quartzite, Arizona, La Posa South. There you go, 1,900 miles, 28 hours. You and Donnie could make it. Throw a tent in the back, jump in the Volkswagen, and head out. Captain Jack is here. Howdy, howdy. Good to have you. Welcome aboard, Captain Jack. Yeah, last we heard, he was in New Mexico. Yeah, you must be talking about the spoiled one, yeah. Oh, okay. Copper tube with a garden hose stuffed inside will do the same. Interesting. Doesn't that stink in the fire when it burns? Right. All right. Captain Jack's looking for work, but if he doesn't find it, he's going to be heading west. Look at that. Debbie is in the house. Good morning, Debbie. They are beautiful, aren't they? We enjoy them. There's all kinds of rumors floating around, Lonnie. I heard something a couple days ago that the Posa South and those areas, the long-term areas, would be around $300 for 7 months. They're currently 180. That's quite a jump, but I don't know. We'll see. And even they're even talking about Ironwood, out in Ironwood, charging $15 per night to camp. That's not going to be this year, but we may have to deal with that next year. We'll have to see how it develops. Yeah, the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 is definitely a good one. Look at that. We got G in the house. Howdy, howdy. I see him over there working on top of his trailer and waving at me. Good to have you, G. If those self-driving Teslas can prevent car accidents, the insurance companies are not going to like that. Yeah, Captain Jack has said Naj will show up at Ironwood February 6, 1999. No self-driving, no electric cars for me. I'll pass. I think electric cars work okay if you're in the city. I know a guy who works at the electric co-op, and they have electric vehicles there, and he said he took one of their trucks up to Phoenix one time, and he said, I had stress thinking about where am I going to plug in to charge this vehicle up. And he had trouble finding a plug-in. I think it was Ford Lightning, and some of the areas that were available for plugins, you actually had to be a member and pay for that. I don't know how it all works, but he said it was really stressful to drive around. So in the city, maybe going back and forth to work would be fine to have a plug-in. I think a hybrid vehicle is actually makes more sense, where you have a gas engine and the electric, where you can plug in. They work together. In Japan and Okinawa, the last time we were there, I'll bet you every other vehicle was a hybrid on the road there. They're really popular in Japan, and Oki's family has them too. I think they make more sense than straight electric. But again, it's all what you want. What's important to you and what works for you. I think we have to remember that electricity is generated, and comes to wherever you're living, wherever your house is. And so when you plug in, that's going to bump the cost up on your electric. I don't know what it costs, but it will be more expensive. Of course, that's offset by gas, right? So if you have a gas vehicle, you have to buy gas. Is it cheaper to have an electric vehicle versus a gas? I don't know. I've never looked at the numbers. You know what? Land Cloud Adventures, I'll bet Nate could study up on that and give us some information maybe sometime. I don't think so. I think it's probably going to be in 2026. They're taking comments right now, Lonnie. Yeah, right. A new car costs as much now as we paid for our first house back in 2008, or actually 1998, I guess it would be. We bought a house in somewhere around 96, 98, and cars cost as much now as that house cost us. Steve and Tina are here. Hello, hello, welcome. How's the weather up there, guys? We're warming up here this morning. Uh, Dee said we were in the high 30s this morning, but I'm sitting here in the sun. Yep, we enjoy that. We enjoy those Christmas concerts. Now, that's a good point. Maybe when I'm too old to drive. That's a good point, because if you could call, it'd be interesting if you had an app where you can order a car to come pick you up wherever you're at. So let's say you want to go to Walmart. You click on your app, you say, come pick me up, take me to Walmart, wait for me, and then bring me back home. That would be interesting. And maybe that's the way it'll go eventually. I wouldn't mind that. That's good information. Good information. Yeah, it seems like they do that. So Roy is saying that they're saying proposing $600 for 7 months. Well, if you think about it, $100 a month is not too bad, but $600 in a chunk like that, that's a lot of money. And I haven't seen anything. I'm betting it'll at least double. I'll bet it's $80 because it's 40 now. It'll probably be $80. I wish they would have a daily rate. So, like for us, like this trip, we can stay 7 days. We had to pay for 2 weeks, which is no big deal. $40 is not that much, but it would be nice to have the ability to pay per day. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I'm the same way. I'm too old for a tent now. I mean, I could do a tent with a good bed. I could do that, but it'd have to have a good, like a cot, something you could lay on and then drop your feet, your legs off, and then stand up. I can handle that. Oh yeah, that's interesting. You have to sync it to a phone, right? Your phone is used, must be like for streaming. I think that's what Joy does. Oh, a Class B van, huh? That would be nice. Yeah, that would be okay, huh, Lonnie? Four or 5 days would be all right. And what they're trying to do is raise money to make improvements. And they're talking about in Ironwood putting some picnic tables and in a few other things. I'm not sure exactly, but I'm okay with paying a few bucks. Now, they're not charging for picnicking. So let's say that you want to come out to Ironwood and spend the day um, and have a picnic and maybe do some hiking and spend the day out there. There's no cost for that from what I can determine based on reading their business plan. But if you're going to camp overnight, they want you to pay the $15. And maybe it won't be that much. Maybe it'll be somewhat less. We'll see. I'm okay with that. Ironwood is becoming more and more discovered now. We're seeing more and more people. I don't want it to turn into a trash heap like some BLM areas are, because there's not a lot of BLM people that show up out there. They don't do any trash pickup or anything. So Okie and I, as we're driving around, which is our neighborhood, right where Ironwood is, we see beer cans and bottles and somebody's paper wrapper laying on the shoulder. We'll stop and pick it up and then bring it home and throw it away in our trash. We don't want Ironwood to turn into a big trash heap. And so you know how it is. As soon as people see 14 cans laying on the shoulder, they're going to throw their can out there too. What's one more, right? So we try to keep it as clean as we can. We're physically able to. Maybe it needs to be updated. Ahoy, gee, yell at him, Steve. Yeah, he's up. He was up there. He was up there waving at me. I have never seen that done. Yeah, they're definitely quiet. In fact, you have to be careful when you're walking around the city. If you have an electric car waiting at a crosswalk that you're getting ready to cross, you're not going to hear it because they don't make any sound. Yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, they are. I think they're better. I mean, you got the best of both worlds, right? So if your battery goes low, your engine picks up and starts running. Tina's here. Tina the Outsider. Hello, Tina. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. 40 miles per gallon. That's nice to be able to get that kind of mileage with it. That would be cool if we had electric vehicles that ran on solar. That would make sense. The more efficient that solar panels get, I mean, if you can collect as much energy from the sun and then transfer it to a motor, that's the way to go. Ahoy, lassie. Mm. If you throw a piece of copper pipe, who can afford a copper pipe? Boy, that stuff's expensive. Wet and cloudy up there. Got the heat on. That's a good question. I was wondering about that too. If the copper actually melts or goes away. Once Robotaxi goes, in fact, Elon wants to have his own car insurance. That makes sense. He's got the bucks to do it. And I thinking about that. That's really a pretty good idea if you can call a taxi to your house, pick you up, run you to the store, wait, and then you jump back in it. But you would have to keep it locked to you somehow. Either keep your app open so it doesn't pick someone else up and haul them off somewhere. Yeah, I like that idea. But again, how much would it cost? All right. Okay. I will send you an email. I'll look at your channel, Joy, and either send you a note via snail mail or send you an email, and I'll give that to you. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. Yep, we're in shorts and t-shirts here, waving at Steve, and he was up there on his trailer waving at me. Okay, will do, Debbie. Las Cruces is where Captain Jack is. Cool, cool. No passenger stuff for Ron. He wants to be the driver. Why would you have your car set 20 hours a day not being used? Yeah. I think the idea is basically ownership and having the ability, to jump in your car whenever you feel like it. How much would a robo taxi cost and how long would it take to, like where we live in Ironwood? I mean, we're 25 miles from town. They probably wouldn't even serve us out there, or they would charge us like an extra cost to come out there. And then how do they work the battery? Does the battery last all day? Or if you're riding in a robo taxi and you're heading towards town and the battery gets low, do they have to pull over and charge and do you have to sit there for 2 hours? I don't know. A lot of questions, but I think the idea is good. It would, Ivan, good point. I'd put all the Uber drivers out of a job. Okay, burns down like metal. They had a daily rate here. Did they stop? I don't know, Roy. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I never even noticed there was a daily rate. Good point, Leo. We watched a movie once. It was kind of one of those end of the world movies that um, it had Teslas in it. And in this movie, all these Teslas were freaking out. There was something happened, an event like a magnetic storm or something happened, and all these Teslas just started driving themselves. There were these self-driving vehicles, and they were crashing into each other. I forgot the name of the movie, but that brings that thought up. That would not be a good thing if that happened, or if you lost it if you didn't make the payments. $5 a night I agree, is more reasonable. I think so. And for $5 a night, you could afford it, right? You could afford even to stay. What would that be? Be $150 a month for 30 days? I don't know. $5 a night for maybe up to 2 weeks, and then if you wanted to stay a month, maybe $100 a month. I hope they come up with a good rate. I think it's good that we're out here using the land. It's public land. We own it, but having a dump station and access to water and all those things are good, and having those improvements happen are good. But we want them to use the money wisely. Okay, Cheryl, thanks for coming in. I have an 11 o'clock thingy. Have fun camping together. We will. We will. We're going to do hamburgers tomorrow with everybody out here. So we're going to cook some burgers out here and maybe have a campfire and enjoy each other's company. Reza's here saying good morning. Good morning. Good to have you. She's overseas. Pretty amazing, huh? I'm sitting in the middle of the desert. Reza's overseas watching us. Very cool. Okay, thank you very much, Donnie, for coming in. Oh my gosh. Happened from electric car, huh? Wow. Something went wrong. Something definitely went wrong. And I haven't seen or heard quite so much about fires. I know that some of the Chinese companies were having fires with their electric vehicles, but I haven't seen or heard much about that recently. Yeah, electric bike, there's a lot of those around here. Yeah, they only get like 5 miles a day, right? If they put solar panels on it. All right, Bernie, thank you. Thank you. We're over an hour, so I guess I need to shut this down and maybe go have some breakfast. Oh, okay. Canada Post self-insures. Yep, it's a good way to do it. But you got to have a good pot of money. All right, Phil, thank you. G is 30 away from 500. So if you're not subbed to RVing with G, go check them out and give them a sub. You could use the help. JJ from Florida passed away the other night. Yes, I did hear about that. Yep. Yeah, that's sad. Prayers for JJ. He was out at Ironwood. I met him. Yeah. Chris B8s. Chris B8s is here. Yep. That's a guy who thinks ahead for sure, huh? Well, they would have to price it so that they can make a profit and that we would buy it. Okay, Tesla allows people to buy out their leases. Okay. Yeah, that's very sad. Very sad. Prayers for his loved ones. That's right, Phil. Yeah, Leave the World Behind was the movie. That was a really cool, little scary, but makes you think. All right, Lonnie, thank you very much for coming in. And check out Crafty Traveler's channel. She posts videos on her camping trips up and down California and across the country there. Imagine the amount of personnel they would hire to implement all their changes. Yep, to BLM. That's the issue too, Ron, is, I'm thinking out where we're at. How are they going to collect the money? Who's going to come out there? Is anybody going to pick up trash? Are they going to have trash service? A lot of questions. A lot of questions. They're just taking comments on the fees right now. Ooh, that's not good. Tesla car charging caught my sister's house on fire. You. Thanks, Ivan, for coming in. There's RVing with G's channel link. Thank you, Tim, for posting that. Tommy, you have a good one. Thank you very much. I'm scrolling. Okay, so 2 cars in the garage were Prius charger problem. Okay, charger problem. Charger was probably properly wired from circuit breaker. Maybe not wired correctly, and that would definitely do it. So you'd have to be careful. Okay, folks, I'm going to run my outro. So thanks, everybody, for being here. Thanks, channel members. Appreciate your support. And we'll see you next time.
Wake up to a brand new day. Smile at the sun's warm ray. Greet the world with open arms. Spread good vibes and charms. Kind words change the scene. Make life feel like a dream. Help someone who's in need. Plant a little kindness seed. Shine bright like a star. No matter where you are, kindness takes you far. Light up the world. Together we can make it. Love's the way to fake it. Leave a little joy behind in every heart you'll find. No need for heavy words. Be like chirping birds. Simple acts can heal. Make every moment real. Shine bright like a star. No matter where you are, kindness takes you far. Light up the world. No need for heavy words. Be like chirping birds. Simple acts can heal. Make every moment real. Shine bright like a star. No matter where you are, kindness takes you far. Light up the world. Light up the world. In the heart of Arizona, where the desert meets the sky, Quartzite stands in gentle slumber, where horizons whisper by. Winter's breath, a tender embrace, cool against the warming sun. I launch my drone to greet the day, where time and space are one. Flying high above the quartzite sands, tracing ripples of the desert's ancient hands. Sky and earth collide in warmth and light. In the Arizona winter, everything feels right. Saboro stand in silent witness, casting shadows long and lean. Underneath this endless azure, each vista pure and keen. Winding trails of history, marked by windswept grace, as my drone captures moments carried by this timeless place. Flying high above the quartzite sands, tracing ripples of the desert's ancient hands. Sky and earth collide in warmth and light. In the Arizona winter, everything feels right. Flying high above the quartzite sands, tracing ripples of the desert's ancient hands. Sky and earth collide in warmth and light. In the Arizona winter, everything